have a really fun baritone ukulele to show you today. This is for Jerry. He's a repeat customer, and he came up to the shop to pick these woods out earlier in the year. This is like all salvaged wood on this instrument. And sometimes people say to me like, well, how come everybody doesn't use all those old salvaged scraps of wood? And people don't do it because it's too much work sometimes. Every piece of wood on this instrument picked a fight with me during its construction, and we worked it out, and it's a great instrument, but man, it was a lot of extra work. And that's why folks would rather just buy their wood pre-milled and pre-selected and graded from somebody else, because it's a lot of work to do what I do, but it's the benefits outweigh the costs for sure. The back and sides on this instrument is dogwood. This is from the carpenter ant stash. Ken cut this tree down out of their front yard, and then he milled it and stashed it for all these years, and we're finally doing something with it. Beautiful back and sides wood. And it's just crazy looking dogwood. It's really interesting. Is that a bat? Is that a grumpy face? Is it an angel? I don't know. I just like it. The top is beautiful western red cedar from a fence post up at Duncan Melanie's place on Cascade Head near Otis, Oregon. This was a cedar fence post we pulled out of the ground. Put it in the 1960s. It's beautiful cedar. It's so nice. Even with its tiny flaws, it's still just such a nice piece of cedar. We got a dogwood pickguard here. This is a cypress neck. It comes from a factory floor that I got from Chris at the D Mill. It's got a Jatoba stripe down the middle, and then we've got Jatoba up here as well. These are flooring scraps from the carpenter ant stash where the dogwood also comes from. Jatoba is also called Brazilian cherry. It was imported a ton in the 80s. It's a tropical hardwood. I wouldn't buy it new off the shelf, but in its salvaged scrap wood form, I love using it. It's really nice wood for fingerboards and stuff. So yeah, I just love the color palette of this instrument. It's just really cool, and it just plays and sounds so awesome. Yeah, it sounds awesome. So I'm looking forward to seeing Jerry next week. If he can come pick it up and check it out. It's a really great baritone. It just feels solid, and we've kissed and made up. I'm no longer mad at it, despite all the times that these pieces of wood wanted to fight me about being an ukulele. Oh, maple binding on there. Kind of makes a nice border, I think. So, anyway, that's number 763, ready to go. Cheers.